Welcome to the Positive Productivity Podcast, episode 135.
Welcome to Positive Productivity Podcast, where we empower our audience to achieve and appreciate personal and professional success, especially in the face of adversity. Listen in as our guests reveal their stories of challenges and hurdles and how they overcame defeat and became triumphant in their endeavors. Let's get motivated and move forward with your host, Kim Sutton.
As we're building our businesses and our families, we often face setbacks, which can be so easy to become frustrated by and then also feel like we should just throw our hands up in the air and quit. I know I've been there. Today is day 6 of having no websites because of the hacking that I experienced last week. There have been multiple delays, but I'm still moving forward because I'm very thankful that although my websites haven't been restored yet, there is a backup out there, which is allowing me to move forward without losing everything. In the midst of this website chaos, my whole house has also become ill, and I realized that through everything, I was maintaining a positive spirit. I don't want anybody to think that I'm trying to come across any better than any of you. In full disclosure, I have gone through 4 boxes of tissues today, and I, just like any of you, can get frustrated when it seems like everything is going wrong. Through this whole website ordeal, however, I've realized that somehow I've maintained a positive spirit, and I've been able to move forward without being too concerned about everything that is going on. When I was preparing for today's episode, I realized that there's really 5 things that have helped me move forward as I have. So today, I want to share my 5 ways to work forward in the midst of major setbacks. Number 1 is breathe. It can be so easy to just want to charge ahead and go, and never even think about what's going on. But if we don't stop and just give ourselves a moment to breathe, we can get so overcome with panic and anxiety just because of the fact that we're not allowing ourselves to process everything that is going on. And this leads into number 2. There's reflection that needs to happen about everything that has gone on and led to our current setback. And I say reflection, I don't say judgment. Everything seems to be a lot clearer in retrospect. And this reflection allows us to process everything that happened and put it in some state of order in our brain. Only after we do this reflection can we really start lining up the blocks to understand how we need to put all the pieces back together. The third step is learn. After we reflect on everything that's happened, more often than not, there is a valuable lesson to be learned out of the situation that we have experienced. In the case of my websites, I quickly learned that I needed to implement a backup system and also have some type of website security. Step number 4 is forgive. Whether somebody else caused the setback or if we caused the setback, one of the biggest ways to move forward is to simply forgive. And sometimes it's hardest to forgive ourselves. Yes, we made a mistake, but we're not going to be able to move forward without forgiving ourselves and allowing ourselves the peace of mind to know that it's okay to make mistakes. And the 5th way to work forward in the midst of major setbacks is simply to move. I know I have personally faced setbacks and actually climbed back into bed out of anxiety, but that was mostly because I was not taking the time to breathe, reflect, learn, and forgive. If we give ourselves the time to do those 4 elements, then we are better able to move forward and prevent this type of setback from happening again. If you're facing a setback in your life right now, take the time to number 1, breathe. Number 2, reflect. Number 3, learn. Number 4, forgive. And number 5, move. And with that said, go forth and have a positive and productive day. Hey there, this is Kim Sutton, host of the Positive Productivity Podcast. And I just want to take a quick moment to thank you for listening to this episode. If you enjoyed it and were inspired, I would love to hear your feedback. Please take a moment or two and visit the podcast on iTunes, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, or on my website at thekimsutton.com to leave your rating or review. I'd also like to invite you to join the Positive Productivity Book Club and to find out more about my coaching packages by visiting thekimsutton.com. Until the next episode, I hope you have a positive and productive day.